Hello, this is Cards. I wanted to come on here today to talk about something that truly means the world to me, despite the fact that it's not fully out yet to the public, and we have little to no official content of it. You can probably already tell by the title of the video. Hard Reset. Hard Reset is a upcoming object show by Pyrosity and Sire Player One. Go check them out. Their stuff is amazing. And I got to see their cast for the show early, and I would like to state now that was a true opening for me being much happier today. Now, I would like to go back a few notches to explain what happened to me before Hard Reset, I suppose. During the time when a certain object show was popular, if you would call it that at the time, I was its #1 fan. A lot of the people in the community knew who I was. I made fan art, I made scripts, I made a lot of content for the show. When that said show revealed that said person was extremely problematic and an extremely disgusting person, I was devastated. I don't think there was a time in my life that I have felt more vulnerable ever in my life. It is because of Hard Reset I was able to find my spark and my passion for writing and creating object show fan content. As of now, I have done a lot of stuff with Hard Reset, despite the fact that I know little to nothing about the show at all. I only know the characters, but that's pretty much it. It brings me so much joy to be able to draw these characters almost every day. It is an honor, really, to be able to make stuff of these characters so many times on a daily basis, and ramble almost every day about silly concepts and alternate universes and all that other stuff. And like I said at the beginning, despite the fact that I know little to nothing about the show, that's the fun of it. I know literally nothing about these characters. Yeah, sure, they sprinkle little fun facts here and there, but I truly know nothing about their personalities, if that makes sense. Because of this, that's what makes it so fun. I get to write a whole lot of headcanons, a whole lot of other concepts for their characters, and that's what makes it that's what makes it so fun. I get to experiment with characters that I know little to nothing about, and the fact that I've ever gotten that chance at all and that gateway open for me is something that I will forever be grateful for. There was a time, going back to that show for a minute, there was a time back then that show meant everything to me, right? That show was the reason why, I kept going. That show was the reason why I made my podcast, Is This Thing On? Nothing at the time when that show was ongoing, nothing could separate me from it. It was it felt like it was a part of me, if that makes sense. That show left a mark on not only me, but my own podcast. And sometimes when I relook at the episodes, it's damn, I put so much effort into a show that went to waste. And because of the fact that I rediscovered Hard Reset, like I said at the beginning, that is what brought my spot back. That entire show with the cast, with the designs, with everything about it, sparked something in my brain. And I have said this before to the creators privately, I have never been so excited to draw a OSC cast ever like this. There hasn't been one object show until Hard Reset came into my life that made me this excited to wake up every day, to draw, to write for. There has not been a single object show for that ever. Writing concepts, fan scripts, fan content of anything of the show makes me so unbelievably happy, and I am so blessed that I can do that every day, right? Because the shit hurts sometimes, because every single time I look back on that show in the early days of my podcast, it really hurts to know that show that shall not be named was the reason why I was here. Don't get me wrong, right? I am blessed that I am here, but the thing that brought me here makes it difficult to grasp for me. And it genuinely sucks to realize that, I could have never been here if it wasn't for that show. And that's the thing that hurts so much. If I would have never discovered that show, if I would have never gotten close to Pyrosity, if I have never met anybody from that show's fandom, I would not be here. And that is the thing that shocks me to my core to this day, that something so corrupt, I suppose, can bring you to shit that will forever stay with you until you die. And that's the thing that happened to me with Hard Reset. Hard Reset, to me, is more than just an object show. It is the reason why I am allowed to, be cringe. It allows me to let out, the younger side of me, when I was a wee lad and watching animation memes. Hard Reset has fully unlocked that side of me again, and I could never be more grateful for that. On November 17th, 2025, marked the 1-year anniversary from my Reset Fixation. And I would like to come out now and say that was one of the best years of my life.